Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome indeed, yes, to a Thursday edition of the Mark Moses Show podcast. As we're always broadcasting from the Anidjar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Take back control of your life. This is key. Call them 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. It's Anidjar and Levine Accident Attorneys. And let's get right into it. Buccaneers camp's going on right now. They're at One Bucs Place there in Tampa. And the fireworks coming out of the facility today were not from the actual football team. No, not on the football field. No, from their starting quarterback, Baker Mayfield, who is now in the final year of his contract. Here is the quote words I want to say to you. Quote, disrespected and quote, undervalued. We talked about this story 2 days ago where Baker, this past offseason, gave them the ultimatum. I want a new deal, long-term deal, and I want to get it done this offseason. Once we start training camp, I'm done. I don't want to talk anymore. Well, Baker gave a one-on-one exclusive to ESPN today and also met with the local media in a press conference type setting. He did not hold back. He is upset. He is angry. And he feels like, again, disrespected, undervalued. He is going to make, like $30 million plus this year in the final year of his deal. He wants to get paid. He wants to feel like he is valued by this franchise and that they're going to make a long-term commitment to him. Well, it appears, the rumor is, coming out today, probably from Baker, leaking the story, the Buccaneers offered him, allegedly, a 2-year extension for less than $50 million a year. And Baker didn't like that. He didn't. He's 31 years old. He's been with this team for 3 straight years. I looked at the stats. He has started every single game the last 3 seasons. 2 out of the 3, they went to the playoffs. He feels like he should get paid like a starting quarterback in the NFL and get a long-term contract with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here are his stats. All right, let's play this game. 23, the first year as a starter. Again, 17 games started, 28 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 4,000 yards. 9-8 record as a starter, made the playoffs. 24, probably his best year with the Bucs. 10-7 overall record, win the division, go to the playoffs. 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. Those are MVP numbers. They are. But here's what's interesting. Last year, started all 17 games again. They won 8-9, missed the playoffs. Carolina got in over them. 26 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 3,600 yards. So they dipped from 2 years ago. The front office of the Buccaneers is looking at that and thinking, all right, we like you, but we don't love you. We want to see you do it. And it's interesting. Baker Mayfield did not hold back. He did not. Disrespected, I can't even say the word, disrespected, undervalued. And he wants to prove them wrong. He says he's not going to talk to them moving forward this season, talking about the front office, and he's going to prove them wrong. And you know what? If you are a Buccaneers fan, you know what? Good. Maybe this will really motivate Baker Mayfield to go kick some ass there at the stadium and be better than 8-9 or 10-7. Maybe this is what Baker Mayfield needs. You'll light something under his ass, and then he gets out there and plays the season of his life. Here's the thing. If they go 8-9 and miss the playoffs, he's gone. He is gone. The Buccaneers are saying, you need to prove it to us. And Baker Mayfield's taking on the challenge. I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to have my best season ever, and then you better pay me. And if you don't pay me, someone else is going to pay me. This is a gamble. This is a gamble by the Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield. If Baker Mayfield has a terrible year, he's gone. He is gone. They're going to say, bye-bye. Even though, do you know how hard it is to get a starting quarterback in the NFL to not only start every game, but play at a high level? Do you know how hard that is to find one? There are still franchises in the NFL who can't figure it out. I'll give you one. The Cleveland Browns, they had Baker Mayfield. They said, we can move on from him. They still wish they had Baker Mayfield. Deshaun Watson, Shedeur Sanders, they're just going to go on and on and on. Go look at the Pittsburgh Steelers. They had Big Ben for 15 years. They're like, don't worry, we'll replace him. No, they haven't. It's not easy. Miami Dolphins. We had Dan Marino for 15 years. They're still looking for a starting quarterback. We talked yesterday about Tua, how much of a failure he was there in Miami, and now he's injured again there in Atlanta. Here's what's funny. I looked up this stat. All right, top paid quarterbacks this year. Patrick Mahomes, $63 million. He is worth every single penny. Dak Prescott, $60 million. Josh Allen, $55 million. Joe Burrow, $55 million. Trevor Lawrence, $55 million. Jordan Love, $55 million. Matthew Stafford, $55 million. My question to you is this. Which one of these guys would you take over Baker Mayfield? I'm taking Mahomes. I'll take a healthy Josh Allen and Matthew Stafford. Mayfield is just as good as Jordan Love. He might be better than Trevor Lawrence. Joe Burrow can't stay healthy. And I'm sorry, I would take right now, like if you look at this, if you are a GM, would you rather have Baker at $30 million and motivated and angry to prove people wrong, or Dak Prescott $60 million? I'd rather have Baker. This is going to be fascinating. I thought that was, from a guy that needs content, things to talk about. Thank you, Baker. That's right. He talked about it today, then we're moving on. And you know what I liked about a leader? Hey, you better go pay Vita Vea. I like that Baker Mayfield said that because Vita Vea asked for a trade. He wants to get paid as well. But here's what's interesting. If you're front office, you got to take your emotions out. Players have emotions. Coaches have emotions. Front offices cannot have emotions. You have to look at the value of someone now, and then you have to look at the value of them 2 years from now, and then 4 years from now. You need to do it. It's mean. It's angry. You rub people the wrong way, but that's what you have to do as a front office. And the front office today said to Baker Mayfield, yeah, you could say whatever you want to the media and to knuckleheads like me, but we only want to offer you a 2-year deal. 2 years. You're 31. 2 years, you'll be 33. We don't believe you are a franchise quarterback for the next 6 or 7 years. And if we did, we would have paid you that way. But we're not. That's the gamble the front office of the Buccaneers are doing. And Baker Mayfield knows this. He's been with this team for 3 years. Remember, he signed there on the cheap. What was it, a 1-year, $6 million deal with incentives? Well, he blew that contract out of the water. They gave him a better deal. Still, it was team friendly. Well, Baker's thinking, I got to get paid long term. So Baker Mayfield is telling you today, after what he learned from the front office over the last couple of weeks, all right, that's what you think of me? Okay? I'm going to have a big year, and I'm going to show you how good I am. But guess what? I might leave anyway. Even if you give me a big contract, I'm going to be a unrestricted free agent. I'm going to leave. And you're like, oh, well, don't you? No. You had your chance. If another team in the NFL gives me a similar deal, I might leave and go to that team. And that's what you're going to have to deal with. And again, Baker said, I'm not talking to you moving forward. I'll see you next spring when this season's over. You know what? I'm going to say this real quick. This Buccaneers season was going to be interesting. Now it's through the roof. Now it's going to be put up or shut up time on every snap on offense for the Buccaneers and especially Baker Mayfield. I love it. You know what? I'm happy and hold back. There's too much of this kumbaya, let's be nice to each other, and, go through my agent. No, I like Baker. He went right to the media, and I'm going to say this, and you're going to hear it, and here's what's going to happen. And if you're a Bucs fan, thumbs up. Let's rock and roll. This is a winnable division. I don't know if I like any team in it. Just get in the playoffs. And you've got to, it's very key. Todd Bowles, everyone involved with this franchise, you got to be better than 8-9. I don't want to hear that. We can't be in December There's 2 weeks left. Well, we got 7 wins, and if the Saints lose and the Panthers lose, no. With this team, I want Baker Mayfield 4,000 yards, 35 touchdowns or more. Do a bleep you to the front office, and I want this team winning 11 games this year. That's what it needs to be. Enough of this. Mike Evans left. Baker's still there. Baker needs to show I can get the ball to these receivers. I can get this offense going, and let's fire those damn cannons. It's going to be fascinating. But that's the latest. What are your thoughts? Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow right here on The Mark Moses Show.